Today I'm here to talk about how to do subtraction with integer chips. I'll start with an easy example that you can do in your head, 5 minus 3. Remember, this is positive 5 minus positive 3. This is a subtraction sign. This is not a negative sign with the 3. Because it's between two numbers, it's a subtraction sign. So I'm going to start with positive 5. But then this doesn't mean to put down positive 3. The subtraction sign means to take away positive 3. So I'm going to take 3 of those chips and I'm going to take them away. And they're no longer here. They're gone. What's left here is positive 2. That means 5 minus 3 is positive 2, just like it was back when you first learned that in first grade. Let's try a more difficult problem now. What if it was negative 5 minus negative 3? Well, negative 5 means I'm going to start with 5 negatives. And to subtract means to take away. So I need to take away 3 negative chips. I'm taking away a negative number. That means I need to take away red chips. I put them over somewhere else because they're gone. And what's left here is 2 red chips. 2 red chips means negative 2. So negative 5 minus negative 3 equals negative 2. Here's where it gets kind of tricky. Let's suppose we have negative 2 minus negative 7. Negative 2 means I start with 2 negatives. And then this means to take away 7 negatives. I have to remove 7 red chips from the board. I do not have 7 red chips to remove. I can't add 7 red chips because that would be negative 2 plus negative 7. This says to take away 7 red chips. So what I need to do is I need to have more chips on the board, but still have it equal negative 2. Remember, when you add a plus and a minus at the same time, that's 0. And negative 2 plus nothing is still negative 2. So I can add as many zeros as I want, and all of this still equals negative 2 because everything I'm adding is 0. Well, how do I know when to stop adding zeros? Remember, my goal was to take away, not my goal, but the problem that I have to do is to take away 7 red chips. So I keep adding zeros until I have 7 red chips on the board. Now I have 7 red chips on the board. This is not the answer because I am not done. I did not take away 7 red chips. So now I take my hammer and I hammer apart my 0 pairs. This is all still negative 2. It's negative 2 and a bunch of zeros. That equals negative 2. To get the answer to this problem, I need to take away 7 red chips. Now I can do that. I added enough zeros. I kept adding zeros until I had 7 red chips to take away. And when I take away 7 red chips, what is left? What's left is positive 5. So negative 2 minus negative 7 equals positive 5. A lot of people find it surprising that a problem with so many minus signs in it has a positive answer. But that's just the way it works. When we're taking away red chips, that means we're going to have black chips left over. So the answer is positive 5. Do not try to do these in your head. Work with the chips until you have an algorithm that you can use. And keep working with the chips if you aren't sure what the answer is going to be.